How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be making a roasted garlic lamb leg. It's going to be packed full with flavors. We're going to have some rosemary in there, some thyme, lots of garlic, some onions, some Dijon mustard. So let's get started. I'm going to start by cutting my meat, which I already washed. It has a little bit too much fat for me, so I just want to trim some out before we start putting our seasoning on there. It's just a excess amount for me, so you just want to take some out. And this is totally optional, but it's quite a bit on here. What do you think, Aiden? How much should we take out? Most of it? Yeah, I agree. It's quite a bit. Granted, when this is in the oven and it's roasting, a lot of it's gonna melt down, and you could always dip it out. That's an option too, but this is like a whole big chunk right here.
All right, next step, we're going to cut up our rosemary and thyme, and then our onion, garlic, and some sage.
All right, moving on to our onions. Jay is afraid to cut the onions because he's afraid he's gonna cry like a baby. So I have to do it, which is not a problem. I'm gonna rinse these onions off real quick, because sometimes when you put the water on, run some cold water, it doesn't burn your eyes so much. So I will try that. All right, and we chop. So this does not have to be too thin, because it's gonna go in with all of our other seasoning, and it's gonna melt down while it's roasting. So we don't need it to be super thin. Another container to put this in. For our garlic, we are going to use 2 full garlics. We're going to cut them in halves. And then we're going to use some minced garlic. So I always have a hard time cutting this though. Let's try and see what happens. I'm just gonna like mark it, and then we're gonna go in for this one was perfect. Perfecto. Okay, time to get some seasoning on here. We're gonna start with a very generous amount of salt. Just want to coat everything. I'm gonna go with some black pepper. We're gonna need the crushed pepper too. Liking crushed pepper, Jay? Thank you. And some crushed pepper. And we have all of our chopped ingredients mixed together. We're gonna go ahead and put a generous pour of this on here. Generous pour of olive oil. More with some minced garlic. We have our halves of garlic, but we're also going to do minced garlic. This is a roasted garlic lamb leg, so we need a lot of flavors on it. Oh my gosh, this is so tight. Jay, could you help me?
Done.
Strong. Thank you. And then we have, this is our garlic aioli. mustard sauce that we're going to pour a generous amount on here as well. Put this aside because we're going to need it back. Ooh, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and put my gloves on, and we're going to massage all of that in. And then we're going to flip it over and repeat the process. So I am just going to get all of my garlic and mustard mixed in together, and then just pat everything. Make sure we get a good coat on everything. Sure, no. Time to get this flipped over. Our parchment paper is wanting to pull up. Okay, Jay, so I'm gonna need your help since I have my gloves on, so you could help me pour ingredients on. So, okay, we're gonna start with our salt, peppers, both peppers, generous pour. Should. No, we got our herbs. All right, gonna mix our garlic. Just want to make sure you coat every area so you have that nice flavored evenly. So I'm gonna put all of this onion on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and touch it. I should be fine. Put our garlic in, layer our onions around. Our oven has been heating up and it's ready. So the final step, I am going to put some red wine, and then this gets covered and go in the oven at 375 degrees for about an hour and 15 minutes or so. And then we're going to test it with our temperature probe. We want to be right around 160 degrees to a fully cooked temperature. We need to add more time to it. Of course, it's going to stay in. If we need to add maybe some more wine, we will do that as well. Right in the bottom, I'm not going to pour it in the top, just around the corners. Nope. Here. You could use whatever wine you have available. If you pinch the corners of the foil wrap, that will keep it tight so air is not getting in and out. The oven, we're looking good, smelling good. It's time to eat. All right, our lamb is looking so good. It's literally falling apart. Aiden made some delicious mashed potato and some carrots to go with our meal. Okay, let's start with some mashed potato. It's perfect on the inside. So alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Aiden and I had a lot of fun making it for you guys. I hope you try this recipe with your family. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions, what you would like to see next. And please like and subscribe, share with a friend, and we will see you on the next one. Is that good for you, buddy?
Yep, food time.
Good. Alright, we'll see you in the next one.